Okay, I know what we're all thinking, but what the was that? Hello there, beautiful human. My name is RidersDX, and well, today we're gonna be talking about the bombshell that basically hit the planet last night, and that was the big two reviews for Sonic the Hedgehog. I was just sitting there in front of my TV screen with my mouth just wide open the entire time. Like, this is crazy. I could not have expected to see this last night, but this is where we're at, and this is what we're gonna talk about. So it's just crazy. So first of all, let me know if you caught the Game Awards last night. What did you all think about the two reviews? I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just do like a free unscripted gut reaction of what we saw, and I'm gonna make more in-depth videos about both of these reviews later on, probably this weekend, just to like dissect every single thing that we got from these two videos and just have a little place where we know absolutely everything that we know about these two things. And it's just wow, where do we even begin? Like, this is completely insane. So I guess we'll start with Sonic movie trailer, because that trailer, I was not expecting to like it that much. So I'm gonna be pretty blunt with you all. When the first movie was being teased and being promoted, I put off this like perception that I was really excited for it and that I couldn't wait to see it. In reality, I was excited for it, but just like not out of my seat, like I needed to go watch it now kind of thing. It was more so like, oh cool, a Sonic movie, you know, something that I hope like new fans will enjoy. But it didn't really feel like a movie for a long time Sonic fan, if you know what I mean. Looking back at the first movie, it seemed like a movie that was more so trying to like just introduce Sonic to like a new audience, which is totally fine because it's Sonic's first big movie in the theaters like this. So I totally understood that they had to like start from ground zero just to ease people into the franchise. But watching the second trailer for the second movie, it is absolutely insane. This feels like a movie for a Sonic fan because first of all, the trailer is like riddled with tons of adventure references. Sonic jumping off of the building, snowboarding in Ice Cap, you know, all this stuff that reminded me of stuff straight out of Sonic Adventure. And then we also got Chaos Emeralds, Angel Island, the appearance of Tails and Knuckles. A-Carrier was in the screen at one point, you know, just so many different things. Dr. Robotic rocking his classic design. It's just a lot. It's a lot to take in, and it was just like, wow, this is how you make a video game movie. This is how you stay true to the source material and impress both old fans while also reeling in new ones as well, because I'm sure new fans will be looking at this stuff and be like, wow, the Sonic universe actually has a lot to it. I really want to invest more in it and kind of see what's going on within the franchise, which is great because that's what the purpose of these movies is, to get people interested in the Sonic franchise and to buy games, comics, watch TV shows, get merch, you know, just really become more engrossed in the Sonic universe, which is just fantastic. You know, that's exactly what we're trying to do. So it's really great to see Paramount really take its job seriously and make this a movie for Sonic fans, and also kind of making some new Sonic fans as well. In terms of the trailer, like, it was just awesome. It was perfect. Like, I can't even spin it another angle being like, oh, they probably could have done this a little bit more. No, it literally was the perfect trailer. Like, I was so happy to see Tails come in. I was so happy to see them interact with Sonic for the first time. Seeing Sonic and Tails, like those snow outfits in particular, was just hilarious. It reminded me of something out of like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is like my favorite Sonic show. I know that's a little controversial, but it is my favorite. And another thing that really excited me was seeing Knuckles appear for the first time, because the way that Knuckles is portrayed here is such a 180 from how he's been portrayed for the past 10 years. And so y'all have to remember that Knuckles has basically been dwindled down to like this gullible, lovable oaf, basically. Like, he's just a goofball. In Sonic Boom, he was just playing dumb, basically. So Knuckles had really had his character really evolve from that badass that we saw in the first Sonic game that he appeared in, Sonic 3, and up to this point, he was basically just like, you know, a joke character. And now in this movie, he's kind of gone back to his roots and being that badass rival of Sonic, and he literally sounds like a god. Idris makes Knuckles sound like a god. It's a different direction for him, but I'm really into it. Like, it just makes Knuckles seem like this big, really awesome character that all the kids are gonna love. He's basically just become like this generation's shadow in a sense. So that's gonna be really cool to see Knuckles in terms of like how he came into the movie and how Dr. Robotic got him under his control, you know, things like that. I'm really excited just to see see this because it may be called Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but this movie has so many elements of Sonic 3 and Sonic Adventure in it, and it's just really exciting. I do hope that we still get to see some of the humans a little bit. I mean, I know we did get to see, what is his name, Tom, in the trailer a little bit, but he seems like he has a much smaller role this time around compared to before, which I'm totally fine with. You know, I think that's what everyone wanted, to be honest, but I mean, I felt pretty close to him in the first movie, so I hope that he does have somewhat of a sizable role in this movie still. But yeah, this is absolutely insane. This trailer was very well done. It made you want to go see the movie. With the first movie, I was like, okay, you know, I'll see it whenever I'm free. So I saw it like maybe a week or two after it came out. But this movie, I want to see it the night of when it gets released. It just looks that good. They did such a good job with it. And I just love all the different callbacks and references to previous stuff in the series. You know, it's just, Paramount did an awesome job. I can't wait to watch the trailer a little bit more and really dive into the details that we learned from it and make a video on that. So be sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to check out that video once it comes out. Hopefully it comes out either this weekend or maybe like Monday next week. We'll have to see. And now we're going to talk about the second review, which I find to be even more interesting, and that is Sonic Frontiers. And so I've been talking about Sonic Frontiers a lot on this channel in the past week. I mean, like I said, it's this abstract idea to me. I can't even imagine what an open world Sonic game would be like. And well, now it's a little bit easier to imagine it because we've got some of our very first footage of the game. Nothing that's like in-game gameplay, to be honest. It's more so just like, oh, look at the cool little ruins that we have over here. But still, it does kind of give you a taste of what we're gonna get, and we also have a more concrete release date. They're telling us it's going to be on holiday 2022, which is very sensible. But watching the trailer, I had a feeling it would continue off from the teaser that we got back in the summer, but to see Sonic get transported into what it's called Starfall Islands, according to Sega, it's basically Breath of the Wild 2. I really hate to be that person that's gonna echo what everyone else is saying, but they literally could not have ripped off Breath of the Wild more. Like, look at all these fields. It's literally the opening area of Breath of the Wild, and you listen to the music, it literally sounds like it's coming straight out of Breath of the Wild soundtrack. I mean, Sonic Team, could you not have been a little less obvious with your inspiration? I mean, it's pretty cool, don't get me wrong. It's so cool to see Sonic in a setting like this, but I mean, they could have done something a little more original. I find it to be so ridiculous that it's hilarious. It kind of reminds me of how Sonic Team tried to mimic Mario Galaxy by making Lost World, but they still made Lost World at least look a little Sonic-like. They had a Green Hill Zone, for instance, and it was still a very Sonic game, basically. But Frontiers looks almost nothing like any Sonic game I've ever seen before. Not even the adventure games, because at least in the adventure games, they took place in these urban areas, and so that helped separate that from Mario a little bit. But this is just, it looks like a barren valley with these ancient ruins, and it literally is just a copy and paste in Breath of the Wild. So I'm so mixed about that. I don't know how to feel about that. Hopefully when we see more of the game, there'll be some more interesting areas in there, because if most of the game just looks like this, then it's gonna be very interesting to say the least. Now, I will say though, it does look gorgeous. I mean, we got this one little picture in particular of Sonic there, and Sonic looks like he's just gazing out into this massive world, and it's something I really want to explore right away. I almost wish they changed Sonic's model too, because I don't know, it's just so weird seeing this Sonic model that we've gotten so used to in the past decade be put in this hyper realistic forest area with these ancient ruins. Like, it just feels very strange, but I'm sure as I see it more, I'll get more used to it. I'm sure that it's just something that we need to adapt to. I do find the big enemy at the end to be really interesting. I wonder what that's all about. I also wonder what the echo voices that Sonic hears throughout the trailer are all about. They sound like a mix of Tails and Amy's voices, so I wonder if Sonic's friends are trapped in some kind of like void and he needs to save them, because Sonic is very isolated in this trailer and he's put in a world where there's almost no people around, so it does look like it's going to be a very isolating game for Sonic. And so it's very interesting. They went the complete extreme direction of axing Sonic's friends, because now it looks like they're nowhere to be found, which is very interesting. Like, not even Eggman or any robots or enemies, just that big monster at the end that Sonic is battling. It's a lot to take in, and I don't really know what to make of it. So I'll definitely have to watch this trailer again and really just try to like pick out as many details as I can, because yeah, there's just a lot to take in and I don't know what to make of it. The trailer was intentionally vague. I'm really glad it didn't end up coming out around the same time as the Sonic movie, because I feel like this is something that just needs its own spot in the year. It's just something so out of this world for Sonic. I really hope this works. I really hope an open world Sonic game actually works, but only time will tell. We'll just have to see as more information footage comes out for it. One thing that I found very interesting though that I read about the game after the trailer was the fact that Ian Flynn seems to be helming the script. For those of you who don't know, Ian Flynn is responsible for the scripts of the IDW comics, which are heavily praised within the Sonic community. And so this is something that Sonic fans have been begging Sega to do for a long time, especially after numerous games of Pontac and Graph. So it's so great to see Sega finally listen to the fans a little bit more and hire on a writer that actually knows a little bit about the Sonic universe and actually wants to make a good Sonic story. I'm really excited to see what Ian brings to the table, and judging by what we've seen so far, it's already going to be something that's going to be miles ahead of what Forces was or Generations or Colors was. So I'm excited. I really can't wait to see what he's got in store, and I know that the website is going to be going live soon. It's not live at the time of this video, so hopefully when the website does go live, there's a little bit more information on there. But definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about what you think about this game so far. There's really not much we can go off of right now, but I'm looking forward to learning more about it, and it's just so nice to finally start seeing some stuff from it. It's really nice to see some screenshots and actually just get a sense of what the game's gonna give us. But one final thought to close out this video, it's so nice to get excited about Sonic again. You know, it's so nice to see Sega actually put in some hype behind Sonic. The last time they did this was when they announced Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces at the same time, and so it definitely looks like they're heading for another big year for Sonic again, and they're just really hitting the marks in terms of hype here. So they've got the hype, they've got the attention, now all they need to do is just deliver. I have no doubt in my mind that the Sonic movie will deliver. I mean, judging from what they did with the first movie and how they basically turned that around, I think the second movie we can expect to be really solid. As for the game though, I'm a little skeptical. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. There's just so much we don't know about it, so I'm gonna wait anxiously to see what else comes from the game. But I really hope that Sega and Sonic Team can pull this off. Sonic's gonna enter a new renaissance of great games. So I don't know, the possibilities are endless. Either way, no matter what happens, I'll always be a Sonic fan. I'm sure you all will be too. So yeah, let's just get excited. What a great way to end 2021. You know, just a great way. So y'all have some great holidays, and yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. This is Riders riding out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Special shout out to my patrons: New Gamer Hub, Team Rattle Sign Gamer, Johnny Hinton Ortiz, Trash Q, Claw84. These are my patrons / YouTube members. If you'd like to become a patron or YouTube member and get access to a whole bunch of different perks, then please check out the links in the description box below. But alright, this is Riders riding out.